And right here is the old curtain. You can see, I think you can see. Let's do this right there. Yeah, how dingy and dirty it got. All right, the van inside is a mess because I've been working in it. But I'm making new shears, a new screen for the windows, or for the door entryway, because the other one was old, it was dirty, it had holes in it, and I tore it when I was taking some stuff out of the van. So right now, I put these little pull tabs on it too, hoping that I could keep it a little cleaner, because the last one I kept grabbing the materials. So I might put some on the outside too, just to make sure that they're on the outside and inside. Up here, I still need to put a little piece of material, which I've already prepped a couple pieces for there. They're just, they've been glued here so that they don't fray. So I just folded them over and glued them with fabric glue. This is the glue that I'm using, Fabric Fusion. So I will do that once those kind of dry up a little bit. And this one I did yesterday. Just the fabric glue, that's all you need. So, and I just finished pinning this across. I've already trimmed it. It was very long. It was way down to the ground. It was very long, but I needed to order for the width. So, for the width up here to fit the opening. And of course the length is much longer when you order for the width, which is fine. They're not custom made, but I am customizing it myself. So, so I have these cross pins just to hold that together. And what is that? That is ribbon, just a white satin ribbon. And it worked really well on the last one. So there we go. It was, yeah, just white satin ribbon. I think I got it like at Hobby Lobby or something. And of course, when I got it, it was on sale. It was, normal price was $4.42. Back then, it was $2.50. I think the old one was about 3 years old, 4 years old, something like that. So, but it makes such a difference. It allows airflow into the van when I have the doors open, of course. It also allows privacy, because I keep this curtain here open so that I can see out that window when I'm driving and I need to take a corner to see what's coming at me. So I leave that shade there open. And when these doors are closed and I'm in a parking lot somewhere, you cannot see. You can put your face up to that window and still not be able to see inside the van, which amazes me. Now at nighttime with lights on and stuff inside, yes, of course you can see then, but during the day, you know, when I'm shopping or what have you, yeah, people really can't see in. So I like that. Looks like I need to, oh, I'll just get some more things, and I have it Velcroed down, so there's a Velcro tab there. So I just need to put more Velcro in here. But yeah, so now I'm going to do pins this direction so that I can pull these other pins as I go along with the glue. And this little thing comes in handy. It's actually magnets for nails and such, but hey, it's working really well for straight pins. I'm not complaining. That was one of those Amazon Black Friday return things. I probably got it for $1 or $2. So well worth it. That store is pretty cool on things I pick up, and eventually I do use them. So that works. All right, let's see here. Got my fabric fusion stuff. Shake it up, because you gotta do it upside down so I can get it down the tube. And what I've done here, I folded this piece of ribbon here so that I wouldn't have frayed edges on it either. And of course I have the wristband on. That's pretty close to the camera, sorry. It's pretty windy today. Oops, and I bumped you bump the camera as you go along too, apparently. Maybe I should move my chair over. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just stick this little part of the applicator in between the fabric. There you go, the glue's coming out. And then I'm going to run it down the inside edges to kind of make sure it glues down right. There we go. It'll get on your fingers, but it'll rub off. Not that big of a deal. Okay, now what I need to do is take my cross pins out as I go along. I'll just stick them on my magnetic thing here. I see I'm going to have to do some glue on this side too to hold all that together. And it's a little bit crooked. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to get super picky about all this. I do need to make sure that's glued down well there. There we go. Then if I choose to, I can put the pins back in. It's just hard to get them through. No, this side I'm okay on. That's right. There, and that will hold it down while it cures and dries. Bump the camera again. So I do that as I go along on each section. Just glue, glue, glue. Don't have to watch it dry. I'll come back probably later this evening and it'll be all dried and cured. So that's how I do this. Just easy peasy. Once you do all the initial prep work, kind of like painting when you have to do the blue tape along everything before you paint your walls. So, and this side over here is done. Did that side yesterday. I see a little pocket right here. I'm gonna have some little pockets I might have to fill in. But really, it's not been a problem in the past. And look, see? This little dude can't get in. Bye-bye. Get him off there. So, yeah, I'm going to do this the whole way down. And then the top pieces will probably be cured enough to put on the top. And this glue does dry clear, so no need to worry about that. Ooh. I don't know what that was. It's me shaking the bottle. Such a tough job, man. Oops, don't fall over. Okay, so I got it up as far as this. So I have this much more to do. So it's really pretty easy. I just need to lower these a little bit so that I can have room. I kind of rushed through the first panel. I could see my mistakes, so this time I'm doing a little bit differently. There we go, because yesterday I took all the side pins here out while it cured, and I should have left them in. And then I will take the top pins out and then put them back in after I get the glue down. I stopped there. Yeah. Ouch. It didn't really hurt. Okay. Oh yeah, this is going way better than the one I did yesterday. Okay, I got that far. I'm going to start my glue wants to fall over. I'm going to start my pin right here so that I know. Oh well. So I know something. I was going to say, so I know where I left off, but you can still see the wetness of the glue through the fabric too. But I pin these down a little bit so that they don't develop little open pockets. There we go. That'll make the difference. You know, these are the same pins I used when I did this previously. So, what, 3 or 4 years ago. So, cool. Works. Okay, back to work. All right, so I got the top pieces on here. These are the clips I actually use inside to hold the curtains up with. I don't have the advantage of being able to use magnets because, yeah, I have nothing metal here. But that's okay. See, you can see that I use these clips, and then for the openings, I use these type of clips, and I just clip it onto the rubber and then just secure it down. And I did cut this curtain in half. I did not do that on my previous one, and that's partly how I tore it. Ouch. Because I was getting something out of the van and I couldn't move the curtain out of the way. So now I can just remove this panel when needed. But I'm going to let that hang there and cure. And then this project will be finished once it cures and I pull all the pins back out. All right, it is the next day and a cold front has blown through. So weird. Yesterday was hot and today, it wasn't hot yesterday, but it was cold either. And today it's a bit chilly. I'm glad I put these tabs on. Gives me something to grab instead of just reaching in and grabbing that and making it all dirty. And so yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's see if I can back up without tripping over something. That's what it looks like. Nice. I still have to pull the pins out though. So we're going to do that right now. Ah. Oh, I tripped going forwards, not backwards. Tripped over my stool I have sitting here. Alrighty. Yeah, I got sweats on today. It's so weird. So weird. Yeah, pull these where they're still, well, they're still pullable. Pullable? Pullable. Kind of sounds like fullable. Wait. I'm going to make that noise. It sounds like I'm burping, but I'm not. I'm just making a stupid noise. Kind of like that. Okay. Ow. Oh, I'm so glad I did this because I was procrastinating on this little project. But these curtains, they definitely needed to be replaced. They were full of holes, dingy, dirty, funky, ugly. Now they're nice and fresh and new and clean. Ow. And then I'll put these back in the little box that came in and be done with this project and save them for whatever future project arises. Oh, there we go. And take a picture. Ow, it kind of hurts. I'm getting little divots in my finger. There's some glue on them too, so they're not pulling out as easily this time around. This thing has come in so handy. Let me tell you. Yay. Pretty near done, man. Pretty near done. Yeah, these magnetic wristbands are awesome. Last night I had clips on the little pink tab things, and I took those off last night so that the clips wouldn't glue down. That wouldn't have been fun. Oh, that looks so much nicer. So much nicer. Almost there. Almost. Ooh, the winds are kicking up. It is cold for Texas. I lost one. Oh no. There it is. Fortunately, the silver shows up pretty good on the soil. As you certainly don't want to step on one of these and have it go through your foot, especially when you wear Crocs. Fake Crocs at that. Generic Crocs. And then next day or so, I'm really going to have to go through the van, decide what gets to stay, what doesn't get to stay. So I have this bin in the back that's just full of miscellaneous repair stuff and such, but do I really need to be carrying that around? Just downsize it, take absolutely what I need, not everything I own. Okay, there we go. Last pin. There we go. Last pin. Boink. And I also put Velcro strips down on the sides. So now we're good to go. Yes, we got it, man. We got it. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. And right here is the old curtain. You can see. I think you can see. Let's do this right there. Yeah, how dingy and dirty it got. I think you can see. Let me turn on my flash. Where is the flash? Okay, flash is on. You could just see how dirty and dingy this got compared to the new one. Maybe. Lighting in here is still not great, but yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty dirty. So, there we go. Yeah, you can see how bad it got. And of course, there's holes in it because that stuff happens. There's a little hole there. That's not a big deal. It's the big hole that I put in it when I was getting stuff out of the van. Where is that big hole? There. Well, there's another big hole. So yeah. It wasn't going to serve its purpose much longer. So yeah, pretty dingy, pretty bad, pretty worn out. Time to replace. Alrighty. So, one day I'll show you the inside of the van. It's a mess. It's a mess. I'm still organizing and getting stuff together. So, well, that is a platform. So somebody thought I had stuff stacked to the ceiling from the floor. And no, there's a platform there. I've got a bank of batteries under there, in fact. So I just need to tidy it up some. But yeah, I have 2 Dr. Prepare batteries on a microwave cart under there. My fridge, my freezer, power bank. All of a sudden, my mind just died, and my brain's melting. Power stations. So I've got a Blue Eddy here. I have a smaller Blue Eddy here. That one's 1800 watts. That one's 600 watts. And then I've got the EcoFlow and the expansion battery for it. Because if I'm off grid for 6 months, I won't be off grid for 6 months total, but I'll be off grid quite a bit. So those will help run. That is a freezer. That is a refrigerator. So it will help run those supplies for me. That's a little ice pack cooler thing for snacks. And of course that one holds snacks also, or different foods. So yeah. Okay, it's cold. I'm going in. Thank you for watching and live the life you love. Goodbye. Here we go. I love it. And it's windy.